does loving God stop us from loving others? Or perhaps compromise our love of others? And if we love others, does that mean we have less room to love God? Hi, I'm Warren, the rector here at St. Columba's. Glad you could join me for my message of the day. Well, the short answer is no. Loving God doesn't compromise our love of others. And if it feels like it does, then that's an invitation to love God more, not less. And I'll touch on that briefly at the end. The first mistake behind the question is to think that our hearts have only so much room, and that if God takes up some of that room, then there will be less for people. Well, love doesn't work that way. We know that. Love is more like lighting candles from an originally lit flame. As we light candles, there's just more flame to go around. None of the flames are diminished. And our spiritual hearts are like that. They're made to expand with love so that the flame of love can increase. And secondly, at a deeper level perhaps, God is not like us. That is to say, God is transcendent. And this is why loving God doesn't restrict our love of other people. If loving God meant we had less love to give others, it would be like saying that when God is present to us, there is less room for us to be present to the world around us. Both are a category mistake, thinking that God is a competitor for our love. God is present differently, and that's why there is no competition between the two loves. God's love doesn't constrict our love of others because God is present to us differently than we are to each other. Now, as it turns out, God, or loving God more and more, has the opposite effect on being able to love others. It doesn't diminish our ability to love others. Our ability to love others is increased. The transcendent love of God warms my heart, expands my heart and my capacity to love. Loving God will teach us how to love each other more. Hearts are made for love. So if you want to love more, love God more. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.